There's good cholesterol and there's bad cholesterol, right? Or is there? Let's talk about that today. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What you're watching is you're watching me walk. I know that seems awfully boring, but if you consider 3 years ago I couldn't do this, it gets a bit more interesting. 3 years ago I could barely stand up for a couple minutes without severe pain, and now I'm out here walking every day. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I would like to ask everyone to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Drop down in the comments and say, "Hi Bob." And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 62 years old and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40, like out here walking every day. I'm not going super far today, probably just down to the corner and back, because it's Tuesday and I'm still a little tired. Because, last weekend was the dance concert. This weekend, my first weekend of full summer hours at the miniature golf course. And I worked 4 days in a row, which is pretty amazing. Because after my heart surgery, but before carnivore, if I worked one little 4-hour shift, I was wiped out for 2 or 3 days. And now, 5, 6, 7-hour shifts, 4 days in a row, no problem at all. I'm still out here walking today. But anyway, let's get on into this, because there are so many people out there. And I know I talk about this a lot, but it's one of the great lies of the last 100 years that cholesterol causes heart disease. And there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Oh, your LDL is too high. Your HDL is too low. All those things. Let's start off by stating clearly, there is only one molecule in our body called cholesterol. Just one. HDL and LDL are what's known as lipoproteins. In fact, that's their name. High density lipoprotein, low density lipoprotein. But think of those as like submarines. You and I can't go to the bottom of the ocean and swim around without assistance. Well, these submarines carry cholesterol and other lipids around the body because fats and water-based solutions don't mix, and blood is water-based. So that's where they come from. That's what they do. But there is no correlation anywhere out there that tells us LDL or any of the lipoproteins are causal in any known disease process. I mean, let's think about what cholesterol does for us for just a minute. I mean, it helps us convert the sunlight into vitamin D. It's precursor for many of our hormones. It is in the lining of every cell of our body. It's the main ingredient in the part of the body that protects and encases the brain and spinal cord. Myelin sheath, I think is what it's called, but don't quote me on that, because we all know Bob gets in trouble when he tries to do science. But cholesterol is so important to us in so many ways. How does it make sense to try to lower it? It just doesn't. And it's like, oh, well, they find LDL in heart disease plaques. Yes, they do. Around about 5%. The rest of a plaque is not LDL. Now, am I saying completely ignore your doctors? No, I can't say that. I just tell you what I do. But, oh, here comes some trash trucks up the street again. The times that LDL could become a problem, I'm not saying it will. And for all of the real sciencey stuff, go watch Professor K or somebody else. But apparently, the lining of our arteries, if we're healthy, eating the proper human diet, and not having inappropriate inflammation, those cells lining the inside of our arteries are nice and tight, and nothing can get in to start the plaque process. It's when we have inappropriate inflammation that makes those gap junctions looser, that allows little particles of stuff to get where it's not supposed to be. Like the tiny particles of LDL getting up underneath there. But it's not really the LDL that caused it. It's the inappropriate inflammation that made your arteries sick. And that's how particles of stuff get in there. The reason I talk about this so often is because you can go to any of the Facebook groups I follow. No matter how many times we talk about this, there's always somebody new coming in and saying, oh my gosh, I have to quit carnivore. I was doing so well, but I went to my doctor and my cholesterol is this, or my LDL is that. And he wants me to immediately stop carnivore and start taking a statin. And I don't know what to do. Does anybody have any advice on that? It's the same comment over and over and over again. And I would just tell those people, I'm going to walk just a little bit more. I would tell those people, well, before you panic, how about you go back through the group you belong to and read any of the hundreds of comments about people talking about this. Or actually listen to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Whether it be Dr. Barry or Professor K or Dr. Chafee or Dr. Fung or Dr. Mason. The list just goes on and on and on. There are many people out there that have lots of videos reassuring you that cholesterol is not only not bad for you, but very beneficial to you. I haven't really dug into it much, but Mitzi, one of the girls I follow, has been talking about this study where a lot of the very long-lived people, we're talking 100 plus here, actually all have higher cholesterol numbers. I wonder why that is. And my one last thought that I always talk about when I talk about this subject is, if lowering cholesterol with statins was such a wonderful thing, like they have told us it is. You know, oh, statins are going to reduce heart disease. Everyone's going to be healthier because we're all going to start taking statins. Well, statins have been around for quite some time. Are heart disease rates going down, or are they going up? Why exactly is that? If statins or other cholesterol-lowering medications are the miracle drug for heart disease. Something to think about. I hope some of what I said today made sense, guys. Don't forget to get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.